Here are the 5 questions people are asking themselves about you. They engage with you. Number 1, am I being treated with respect? And they dovetail. Sometimes they use one to prove another. So the very first thing is, I'm an adult. I need to be treated with respect. And one of the ways I figure that out is, the second step in the map is I've got a point of view, is it being considered? Write this down, put an asterisk or circle around it. Sincere, respectful listening. Sincere, respectful listening. Understand this, because this is a biggie. I'm going to pause here. If you don't give me a sincere, respectful listening, I'm not going to ever listen to you. Does that make sense? I'm not moving on until I know you've listened to me. And by the way, I could be wrong. Doesn't matter. But so you just listen. Don't correct me. Don't argue with me. Don't debate it. Just listen. And by the way, we're going to talk about what comes next. But just listen. Sincere, respectful listening. I need to see that. I need to understand that. Otherwise, I'm not ever going to get to yes, because how can I think that you've got the solution to a problem that you don't even know exists? You need to listen. That's a biggie. And we're going to spend time on that. If you did give me a sincere, respectful listening, the next thing is, okay, what's your idea, what's your service, what's your product? Now tell me what you got. I'm prepared to listen to you now. Tell me what you got. And you tell them whatever your features are. We have a tendency to tell features. I'm honest. I've got 15 years experience. I've got a degree in yada yada. I mean, by the way, all that stuff is good, but you got to know what they're wondering, right? Here, I used to be a real estate agent. Well, I still have a license. But if you were a seller, I could tell you, you should hire me because I've got a CRS designation. What are you thinking? That's okay, you can tell me. What are you thinking? Yeah, what is that? So what, and who cares? More importantly, is where they are in their map. How does that help me do what I want to do? 15 years experience, I'm guessing that's good. But I don't know how that helps me sell my house faster and for more money. I'm sure that the classes that you've been to and the convention that you went to and the degrees that perhaps you have earned and the experience that, I mean, all that's honest, all that stuff is good. But you know what? You haven't made it clear to me how that helps me sell my house faster. That's what they're wondering. Write this down. We will probably get to it either this session or the next. Need, feature, benefit statement. Need, feature, benefit statement. You know what? On the outside chance we don't get to it, let me tell you what that is. This is how you respond appropriately to this. Mr. and Mrs. Client, this is what I heard you say. This is what I have to offer. This is what that means. And the benefit to you of that is, that's a biggie. The most important word in the English language is you. People don't like their ability to make their own mind up being hijacked from them. So they're always watching this. This is like the last question before they get to yes. Am I being unduly pressured? You're going to hear me say this, depending on if you come to both sessions, but you may hear me say this a lot, especially in today's world. Because of my experience, and I live right outside Washington, D.C. now, so our local news is, and this is not political, but I can tell you that Eisenhower, you know the name Eisenhower, right? Eisenhower, one of our presidents, you know that, yeah? Eisenhower said, you don't negotiate with people by hitting them over the head with a bat. That's not negotiating, that's assault. You don't get anybody to come to you when you call them stupid. You with me? So that's not what we're doing. We don't ever want them to feel they're being hit over the head with the bat, because we can predict that 85% of the people, 85% of the time, well, you can do everything right up until that point in time, and then they're going to go, you were doing so well. Why did you just do that? And you were doing so well. I was there.